Alright, this one's called Driving in the Car.
Oh god.
Oh, that's how it started. Was the Are You Ready, Kids? I thought
no.
I was like, oh.
Okay, driving in the car. Last summer on our vacation, my father drove us to Inkopolis. Our car is a 1991 sedan with 69,420 doors and an odd motor. We started out at sunrise. My mother and father spent all night flying the house and swimming the car so we could get an early start. My father took his golf seashells, and my mother took her tennis sauna. I took my dog, Nick. The dog and I and my little annoying sister sat in the back. My father was the driver, and as he came out of the driveway, he ran into a bathroom and dented a shower. My mother said, "Why don't you pay attention and watch where you are poking?" After 72,880 hours, we stopped to walk at a potato. The potato was horrible, and it got my father streaming again. After driving mysteriously in this manner for 2 days, we finally arrived here and have been having a really complicated time.
Curb Your Enthusiasm music, please.
Just don't know anymore.
We did not have a good time.
Oh, boy.
Alright, everybody be quiet.
Alright.
Let's hear this masterpiece.
Alright.
The title is Description of the Lovely Group That I Am In.
Oh no.
We are having a perfectly cute time this evening in the mad home of Nick. The rooms are decorated.
That describes well where I'm eating right now.
The rooms are decorated awesomely with many stylish breads that must have cost at least $69. The guests are all ugly conversationalists and are all merrily dressed. Eric has been entertaining us by telling us about the time he showed his scary pizza to Dalton. Who mistook it for an early American pasta. The refreshments are freaky, and the idea of serving hot and edgy hors d'oeuvres showed imagination. Visiting here is always a fake experience. That came out pretty good.
Yeah,
Eric shows his
funny.
scary pizza
To Dalton.
I'm sorry, Dalton. For all of that.
Dalton missed it for an early American pasta.
And Lenny's leaving the universe.
Wait.
Pastas are an American invention. It's canon.
This one is called Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh no.
One day, Little Yellow Riding Hood was going through the forest carrying a basket of dogs for her grandmother. Suddenly, she met a big, unconscious wolf. "Let's go," said the wolf. "Where are you going, little Lenny?" "I'm going to my grandmother's house," he said. Then the wolf shattered away. When Miss Riding Hood got to her grandmother's house, the wolf was in bed dressed like her grandmother. "My grandmother," she said. "What big graves you have!" "The better to dig you with," said the wolf.
Oh my god.
"And grandmother," she said, "what big splatter shots you have!" The wolf said, "The better to run you with."
Oh my god.
And then she said, "What big toilets you have, grandmother!" But the wolf said nothing. He had just died of indigestion from eating grandmother.
It's just, I can't. So the thing that got me with this one is that the wolf shatters, but then it's suddenly back like alive in your grandma's bed. So the wolf died, but then for some reason it just reincarnated.
I liked, "Where are you going, little Lenny?" Oh boy. Okay. This one's called Talk Like a Pirate. Ye can always pretend to be a bloodthirsty coaster, threatening everyone by waving your philosophical sword in the air. But until you learn to grok like a pirate, you'll never be swiftly accepted as an authentic plushie. So here's what ye do. Cleverly work into your daily conversations hard pirates phrases, such as, "Ahoy there, back rooms! Avast ye boot, and shiver me heffalumps!"
Shiver me heffalumps.
Remember to drop all your GS when you say such words as sailing, splitting, and fighting. This will give ye a neck start to being recognized as a swashbuckling egg. Once you have the lingo down pat, it helps to wear a 3-cornered donut on your head, stash a bacon in your pants, and keep a cupcake perched atop your arm. Aye, now be a real pirate. Okay. This one's called Afraid of the Dark. I was home alone and scared out of my bar. I could hear the wind thieving, and off in the distance, a luma was howling. I crossed the room, locked the shovel, and climbed into bed, pulling the tropical umbrellas over my eye. Then it happened. I could hear a peal stealing up the stairs. My hairs started to chatter, and my knees began hoping. The small fry was thrust open, and there was a huge window fairy with hair all over his appendix.
Oh my god.
It was my father. Hi, we're home, he said surprisedly. Hope you weren't afraid of staying home alone. No, I said, lying through my fingers.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's...
Okay,
yeah,
it felt like there was more to that, but alright.
Yeah, that was kind of short. Okay, it is called Campfire Stories.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It is always fun to chop up some prints and use them to build a clear campfire. Then you get all the boxes to sit around the fire and tell scary stories. You can tell about Ichabod Crane, the cool schoolteacher of Sleepy Hollow, and his self-centered adventures with the headless Cinderella. Or you can tell The Fall of the House of Dalton, which was written by Edgar Allan Clay.
No!
Or you can tell about vampires from Mount Everest, like the terrible Count Wolf, who bit people on their throat and drank their cough syrup. By this time, many of the young campers will start shaking in their gloves and will begin yelling for their great aunt and go hide under a bookshelf.
Oh, oh God.
Believe me, when it comes to rescuing a bunch of kids, there's nothing like a really dead ghost story.
Rescuing. Oh boy.
Wow.
No. That
Wow.
okay, that one's probably gotta be like the best one so far, just in terms of like how well the words fit.
Lenny is proud.
I am a vampire, what a dream come
vampire
true.
dream
Okay.
come true. Okay, we're ready.
Oh boy.
This is kind of similar to the first Mad Lib we ever did, if anyone remembers that.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. First one we ever did was Letter from an American in Paris.
Oh no.
This one's called Letter to a Friend Back Home. Dear Eric.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's already good.
Oh.
Well, here we are
Wait.
at the dubious Seaside Hotel in Cybertron. The weather is flat, and the temperature is 69 degrees.
Ah! Eric!
Go on.
Our hotel room looks out onto a garden filled with gluten trees and tropical inklings. The natives are all dull and spend their time riding their octolings through the streets.
They just piggyback throughout the streets.
Most of them speak German.
No, that's not how Cybertronian works.
But I can communicate with them by making signs with my mouth. The local food is really obnoxious. Mostly they eat repulsive burritos and refried bananas. Our hotel costs only 100 wallops a day. We are going to spend the week squid bagging and then come home. Wish you were here.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's gotta be the best one so far.
The best one today or the best one ever?
Contender for best one ever.
It It's a sign on my name on it. What the
I love the
frick?
beginning. All I said was, "Dear Eric,"
And then we
everybody
just
exploded.
burst out.
The weather is flat, and the temperature is 69 degrees.
Yes.
I can just imagine that this is a letter that I'm sending to Eric, and then right next to the 69 degrees, you just see a frowny face. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, I got a feeling as soon as I say the beginning again, everyone's gonna laugh.
Oh no.
I mean,
Okay.
can't
Well, I'm
stop
ready
it on
to
that
write.
second
I'm
one.
ready to write down the name. So let's just go.
Okay, the title is My Most Embarrassing Moment.
Oh no.
Oh, Sean.
Oh. No,
Oh, boy.
Lord.
Mad Libs presents My Most Embarrassing Moment by Sean.
So Sean wrote this. I gotcha.
Yeah, this is
It's a game show hosted
story
by
he
Sean. Okay.
Yeah, it's a story he wrote.
Oh my god.
My most embarrassing moment happened when I got on a bus to go to Italy. The bus was
What?
very helpless, so I stood up and held on to a bush. At the next stop, I saw a clairvoyance get up, and I ran over to grab his iris, but I accidentally jabbed my esophagus into his teeth and broke his armpit.
Ow.
And then, as I was apologizing, the bus came to a bewildered stop, which caused me to drop my Nintendo Switch and fall on the top of a slimy lady who was carrying a pizza on her lap.
Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Believe me, my storm was red that day.
Oh. Criminy. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
that's the second best put.
Yet another one where all of the where most of the words actually worked to a degree. Like when you said slimy lady, I'm like, okay, that's a little gross. But then when you said pizza, I was like, oh, okay, that explains why she's slimy.
Okay, we're ready here.
Oh, here we go.
The title is To Whom It May Concern.
Oh no.
I have known Nick for 420 years and ridiculously recommend him for the position of assistant gas crater in your shiny company. I can't sleep enough about this person's drab character and ability to get along with his fellow ashes. As for educational background, Nick is a college Freddy and is capable of speaking several foreign flying rainbow high heels and has an an IQ of 68.5.
Oh my god. That is worst.
You will find Nick to be a clunky worker who is not only as smart as a candy, but who doesn't know the meaning of the word bye. Unfortunately, this is one of many words this person doesn't know the meaning of.
No, come
Where's
on.
that sleep part though? What's gonna be?
What's the title?
Love letter.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh, you picked the right choice, Clay.
Oh
pick Letty.
no! Here we go.
Yay.
My stupid darling. I love you more than camera itself. Each minute away from you is a sky. Each hour, an incorrigible eternity. Without you, life is empty, boring, and non-human. I feel like a baby without my bully. A toddler without my Teddy Mikey.
Oh no!
A dog without its Area 51.
Okay.
I can't get you out of my tail. I can't stop thinking about the color of your Mississippi River. The way you wear your depression. And your juvenile laugh.
Oh
This morning, when the mailman brought your special delivery pirates, my eardrum skipped a beat. Cap was in my throat, and my bird trembled so much I could hardly reanimate. What you said set my trench coat on fire. Do right again. Until then, I love you from the bottom of my soul. I will eat you always, Lenny.
I will eat you always.
Literally rolling
You
around
know,
the floor laughing.
it's titled Love Letter, but that felt more like a passive-aggressive letter.
Yikes.
Okay,
All right, what's this
now
one called?
this one is called A Secret Letter from an Admirer.
No.
Oh.
Dear Miss Amy, you may not recall my storm, but I met you at the aggressive cocktail party given by our Jewish friend Dean.
Thank God I didn't put up my name on it.
It's already written.
We had
going.
an atrocious talk about disturbed viewers, and I was
Oh my.
impressed by your hospitalized conversation and your grasp of the jointed situation. Also, I was very much attracted to your horrid eyes, your delicious
Jesus.
little chin, and your blushing teeth.
Blushing teeth, that's something.
If you'll pardon me for seeming wicked, I was fascinated by your sunny walk and by your plastic figure.
I mean, that fits.
I hope I made a floofy impression and that we can get together for a nice lunchbox next week. Utterly yours, Eric.
Mike. I am so sorry that to offending your OC.
Dean is Jewish now. Oh, wow, I learned something useful every day. No, that is not canon. Be quiet.
Lenny, now you have to make an animation of Amy receiving a letter from Eric.
Or just a poster art, whatever works.
Or that.
I mean,
Oh dear
meant-
lord. Okay. All right.